Ready to escape into 15 of the most mind-blowing, heart-pounding single-player adventures freshly released? From haunted nightmares to mythic odysseys and edge-of-your-seat thrill rides, I've handpicked the newest games you need to play right now. Stick around because this journey starts today. Let's dive in. Silent Hill 2 immediately plunges you into a fog-shrouded nightmare that redefines modern psychological horror, making it an absolute must-play for anyone craving immersive tension. From the moment James Sunderland steps onto the deserted streets, every creak and distant whisper ratchets up the dread, offering incredible value through relentless atmosphere and storytelling depth. As a survival horror game reborn, it blends skillful puzzle design with scarce resources, forcing you to weigh every bullet and ration every medkit for maximum suspense. The plot follows James's desperate search for his deceased wife Mary, only to uncover a twisted reflection of his own guilt and obsession, which gives the narrative an emotional weight you won't find elsewhere. Silent Hill's world building is pitch perfect. Decaying hospitals, abandoned apartments, and the iconic rusted Ferris wheel form a character as vivid as any person you'll meet. James's inner torment and the monstrous inhabitants, most notably the menacing Pyramid Head, drive home themes of punishment and redemption in a way that lingers long after the credits roll. Gameplay alternates between tense exploration and pulse-pounding combat, where every encounter feels like a life-or-death gamble. The combat system itself is intentionally clumsy, heightening your vulnerability and making each successful fight a small victory. By the end, you'll not only have faced your darkest fears, but gained a deeper appreciation for horror as an art form. Let me know in the comments which moment chilled you most, and if you're brave enough, hit that like button for more spine-tingling recommendations. Black Myth Wukong bursts onto the scene with jaw-dropping Unreal Engine 5 visuals and an action RPG core that instantly earns its place on every must-play list. From the first lightning-fast combo as the Destined One, you'll discover a game that delivers exceptional value. Gorgeously rendered realms, deep RPG mechanics, and punishing boss encounters that reward patience and skill. Genre fans will devour its blend of fluid, acrobatic combat and strategic parry and dodge systems, each attack choreographed to feel weighty and precise. The plot reimagines the classic Journey to the West, following the Destined One's transformation from humble wanderer to celestial champion, weaving themes of fate, power, and sacrifice. Mythology-driven storytelling infuses every dialogue exchange and cutscene with emotional gravitas, making you care about each character's destiny. World building is equally impressive. From misty bamboo groves to the fiery depths of the underworld, each environment pulses with unique life and challenges. The Destined One himself evolves in more than name. His playful swagger gives way to moments of profound introspection that hit like a thunderclap. Gameplay keeps the momentum roaring, whether you're unleashing divine abilities or switching stances to exploit enemy weaknesses. Tackling a colossal demon lord will have you roaring with triumph once you land that final, perfectly timed blow. Smash that like button if you're itching to don the staff and step into legend, and share below which mythic foe you can't wait to face. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle invites you on a globe-trotting treasure hunt that packs blockbuster spectacle into every frame, making it an essential adventure for fans and newcomers alike. From bustling bazaars to hidden temple sanctuaries, this action-adventure triumph delivers unbeatable value through blockbuster set pieces and cinematic flair. Your whip-cracking heroics are bolstered by clever puzzle design that challenges both your wits and reflexes, blending platforming, stealth, and gunplay in satisfying measure. The story sends Indy on the trail of the eponymous Great Circle, an artifact of untold power, winding through clues, betrayals, and moral choices that shape your journey. Dialogue crackles with classic Indiana Jones humor, grounding even the most unbelievable stunts in human charm. The world building shines through richly detailed locales, from sun-bleached deserts strewn with ancient ruins to misty jungles teeming with unseen threats. Indy himself feels as charismatic as ever, his archaeologist's curiosity matched only by his knack for finding trouble. Gameplay swings between tense chases, booby-trapped corridors, and dynamic combat, keeping your heart pounding at every turn. Whether you're trading bullets with mercenaries or outsmarting booby traps with a well-timed whiplash, the thrills never let up. Drop a comment if you'd join Indy on this epic quest, and don't forget to hit like for more legendary gaming journeys.
Wie wär's hiermit? Das ist nicht lustig. Der war unausweichlich. Hast du Schiss, du kleine Ratte?
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 thrusts you back into a richly detailed world where psychological depth and visceral combat converge to create an unforgettable journey. From the haunting Norse landscapes to the ethereal underworld realms, the game offers incredible value through its masterful world building and stunning Unreal Engine 5 visuals. You step into Senua's shoes once more, experiencing her tormented psyche as she battles both inner demons and monstrous foes, weaving her trauma into a narrative that hits with bone-deep resonance. The story explores themes of love, loss, and sacrifice as Senua seeks to rescue the soul of her beloved under the weight of her own psychosis, crafting emotional beats that linger long after the credits roll. Gameplay balances intense one-on-one duels with stealth-driven exploration, forcing you to adapt your tactics and master Senua's intricate rune-based combat system. Every slash of her sword and invocation of her mind-bending abilities feels earned, pushing you to refine your skills with each encounter. The character animation and motion-captured performances deliver spine-tingling realism, making Senua's journey feel achingly personal. By the end, you'll not only have faced towering trolls and spectral warriors, but also gained a profound appreciation for gaming as a medium that can eloquently portray mental health struggles. If you haven't yet walked the path with Senua, trust me, you owe it to yourself to experience this haunting masterpiece.
Eat what they kill, don't let them kill you! You can do this, Senua! You can see that, so you can feel it! Go!
Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl drops you into the dead zone with a pulse-pounding blend of survival horror and atmospheric exploration that sets a new bar for open-world shooters. Every irradiated ruin and anomaly-ridden wasteland radiates tension, offering unbelievable value through emergent gameplay, dynamic weather, and a living ecosystem of mutants and rival factions. As a lone stalker scouring the zone for artifacts, you must navigate moral gray zones, deciding whether to aid fellow wanderers or seize resources by force, making every choice weighty and unpredictable. The plot unravels through cryptic radio broadcasts, handwritten notes, and tense NPC interactions, weaving a tapestry of human desperation and scientific hubris that's as compelling as any blockbuster thriller. World building is the game's beating heart, abandoned villages swallowed by nature, Soviet-era laboratories teetering on collapse, and shimmering anomalies that warp reality itself. Your character's survival hinges on mastering scarce supplies, customizing gear, and outsmarting creatures mutated by the zone's dark energies. Combat is brutal and unforgiving. Each firefight feels like a high-stakes gamble, where one misstep can mean a gruesome death. Yet, the triumph of clearing a perilous sector or bartering for that elusive exoskeleton suit makes every moment in the zone unforgettable. Ready to brave the irradiated unknown? Load up your rifle, secure your gas mask, and dive into this tour de force of atmospheric gaming.
My men are still lying out there, and I can't even bury them.
Died in an anomaly, shot by loners, found with a stone around his neck, thrown off a cliff, torn apart by dogs.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth reimagines the timeless classic with breathtaking open-world vistas, deep narrative expansions, and modernized combat that make it an essential play for both series veterans and newcomers. The game delivers extraordinary value by seamlessly blending story-driven questlines with rich side content, from chocobo racing in the Salt Lake to hidden temples teeming with lore. You follow Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, and the rest of Avalanche as they traverse sprawling landscapes, lush forests, neon-lit cities, and ancient ruins, each locale brimming with secrets waiting to be uncovered. The plot dives deeper into character backstories and unsolved mysteries, exploring themes of identity, destiny, and the moral cost of revolution, giving familiar faces fresh emotional arcs. World building reaches new heights. Bustling marketplaces, mechanized fortresses, and crystalline caverns all showcase a living planet that reacts to your choices. Gameplay evolves the classic active time battle, introducing fast-paced combos, ATB-powered summons, and strategic party swaps that keep encounters electrifying. The combat system rewards experimentation, whether you're unleashing a devastating limit break or weaving magic into a flurry of sword strikes. By the time you face Rebirth's climactic showdown, you'll feel intimately connected to every character's journey and the fate of the planet itself. If you thought you knew Final Fantasy VII, think again. This Rebirth will change your perspective forever.
You're done. Brace yourself. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Avowed welcomes you to the vibrant world of Ader with a staggering degree of freedom and depth, instantly marking itself as a must-play single-player RPG. From the lush forests of Garon to the eerie catacombs beneath the capital, the game delivers incredible value through its sprawling environments and reactive storytelling. You assume the role of a newly empowered protector, wielding both steel and spellcraft in your quest to unravel a conspiracy that threatens to plunge the realm into chaos. The narrative weaves political intrigue and ancient mysteries, introducing compelling NPC allies whose fates hinge on your choices, making every decision weighty. World building shines through dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and distinct regional cultures, each teeming with side quests that reveal hidden lore. Your character evolves with a flexible skill tree. One moment you're summoning ethereal blades, the next you're shattering shields with a thunderous mage hammer smash. Combat is a masterful dance of timing and resource management, blending first-person swordplay with visceral magic effects that feel satisfyingly impactful. The dialogue system encourages multiple playthroughs, with branching paths that lead to alliances, betrayals, or solo heroism. By the end, you'll be invested not just in the fate of Ader, but in your own journey from novice protector to legendary savior. Share your thoughts below. Will you side with the mages or the crown in this epic struggle?
Take your best shot. Come and get me.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown reignites the classic platform adventure formula with Metroidvania intricacy, delivering an absolute must-play for fans of fluid movement and time-shifting mechanics. Set in the doomed kingdom of Dastan, you explore vertiginous towers, sunken temples, and shadow-haunted ruins that reward meticulous exploration with powerful upgrades and hidden lore. As Sargon's exiled scion, you grapple with the duality of your lineage, torn between royal responsibility and the dark gifts inherited from a cursed bloodline. The story blends Persian mythology and personal redemption, introducing memorable characters whose loyalties can change the tide of war. World building is exceptional. Winding alleyways echo with distant whispers, while luminescent sigils pulse with ancient magic beneath crumbling stone. Gameplay hinges on precise platforming. Wall runs, ceiling grabs, and mid-air dashes seamlessly chain into breathtaking traversal sequences. Combat's hallmark is the time power system, letting you rewind fatal blows or slow enemies in mid-strike, making each encounter a tactical puzzle. Character progression feels gratifying as you unlock new powers that reshape both combat and exploration, ensuring every playstyle shines. By the final confrontation, you'll have mastered every blade dash and time reversal, cementing this as one of the year's most inventive action adventures. Let me know which time power you can't wait to wield. Civilization 7 raises the bar for turn-based strategy, offering an essential experience for anyone who revels in empire building and grand-scale decision-making. From prehistoric village foundations to interstellar colonization, this title delivers staggering value through its expanded tech trees, nuanced diplomacy, and emergent world events that keep every session fresh. You guide a civilization's destiny, choosing whether to conquer through military might, outsmart rivals with trade and culture, or usher humanity into a golden age of science. The narrative is entirely player-driven, with AI opponents boasting unique agendas and personalities that react dynamically to your choices, creating memorable rivalries and alliances. World building occurs on procedurally generated maps teeming with natural wonders, city-state quests, and environmental challenges that influence strategy. Your leaders feel alive, each with bespoke agendas, unique abilities, and cinematic eureka moments that unlock powerful benefits. Gameplay balances macro management, city planning, resource trade, governmental policies, with micro moments like tactical battles and envoy negotiations. The revamped combat system offers layered tactics, from flanking maneuvers to combined arms doctrines, ensuring wars feel both strategic and immersive. By the time you achieve victory, be it cultural, scientific, or dominion, you'll appreciate how Civilization 7 refines every aspect of its storied franchise. Comment below with your favorite victory type and why it reigns supreme in your playthroughs. Atomfall, developed and published by Rebellion Developments, launched on March 27, 2025, and immediately carved out its place as a top-tier single-player experience by plunging you into a post-apocalyptic quarantine zone inspired by the real-world wind-scale nuclear disaster. Set 5 years after the catastrophe, you play as an unnamed survivor navigating the irradiated Lake District, forced to scavenge, craft, and barter just to stay alive. The game delivers exceptional value through an open-world design that balances emergent survival action with investigative storytelling, encouraging multiple approaches to every objective. Its world-building shines in each interlinked zone, from mist-shrouded forests to derelict labs. Every corner hides cryptic clues and bizarre cult factions. Gameplay is a tense blend of first-person combat and stealth, where resource scarcity and environmental hazards force you to weigh every decision as a potential life-or-death gamble. The protagonist's escalating heart rate system adds a visceral layer of realism. Sprinting or fighting leaves you gasping, blurring your vision and heightening the dread. NPCs range from eccentric locals to rogue government agents, each encounter capable of unfolding in multiple ways, reinforcing the game's emphasis on player choice. Mutant creatures and automated sentries escalate the tension, turning routine exploration into nerve-wracking survival horror. By the final credits, Atomfall's haunting atmosphere and branching investigations combine into a uniquely British apocalypse that rewards curiosity and grit. If you crave a survival game that truly immerses you in its dread-filled world, Atomfall is a must-play. Aliens Dark Descent is a squad-based, single-player action RTS released on June 20th, 2023 that thrusts you into the iconic xenomorph-infested universe with unrelenting intensity. Developed by Tindalos Interactive and published by Focus Entertainment, the game delivers incredible value by combining tense real-time strategy with survival horror elements, all within the atmospheric corridors of the moon Lethe. You command a 4-Marine fire team, issuing orders on the fly while managing limited resources and the ever-present threat of being overwhelmed by the Brood. The plot follows your Wayland Yutani squad as you investigate a mysterious outbreak, with each scripted horror moment and spontaneous ambush deepening the narrative's dread. World building excels in its recreation of alien lore. From flickering motion trackers to blood-soaked vents, the game immerses you in environments that feel genuinely alive and terrifying. Character progression is woven into the story, letting you upgrade command abilities and customize loadouts that reflect your tactical preferences. Combat is a delicate dance of positioning, squad cohesion, and rapid decision-making. One wrong move can scatter your team and doom the mission. Despite some technical hiccups, the visceral thrill of outmaneuvering a xenomorph queen or rescuing a trapped comrade cements Dark Descent as an RTS worth experiencing. If you're a fan of strategic depth and pulse-pounding horror, this game will marry both genres in a way no other title dares.
Door open. Move on. Hurry up, squad.
Hey, Harper. No sign of movement from up here. Do you see anything?
Not a soul. The place is a real ghost town.
Don't you worry none, Sarge. You've got a squad of big, strong Marines to keep you safe.
Dynasty Warriors Origins, released January 17, 2025 by Omega Force and Koei Tecmo, revives the long-running hack-and-slash franchise with a fresh focus on narrative and immersion. You step into the boots of a nameless hero, the Wanderer, who awakens with no memory but inherits unparalleled martial prowess to traverse the Three Kingdoms' war-torn landscapes. The game's value shines through its sprawling battlefields teeming with hundreds of foes, where each clash feels both cinematic and intimately strategic. The storyline covers key historical events from the Yellow Turban Rebellion to the Battle of Chibi, enhanced by branching paths that amplify replayability and player agency. World-building flourishes in the vivid depiction of ancient China. From misty riverbanks to siege-ridden fortresses, every region pulses with contextual lore and hidden side quests. Combat mechanics blend signature Muzu light and heavy attacks with new dodge and parry systems, rewarding timing and tactical flexibility. Weapon switching mid-battle, a nod to earlier franchise favorites, returns to allow seamless adaptation to ever-changing fight scenarios. Character interactions with historical figures like Cao Cao and Liu Bei enrich the journey, giving context to your wanderer's quest for identity and justice. By the climactic finale, Origins delivers both the exhilarating crowd-clearing action fans crave and a surprisingly poignant story that elevates it above its predecessors. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty thrusts you back into the neon-soaked streets of Night City with an all-new espionage thriller set in the lawless district of Dogtown, instantly making it a must-play expansion for any action RPG fan. The expansion introduces a gripping narrative where V must rescue the president of the new United States from a rogue faction, weaving political intrigue and high-stakes heists into the core cyberpunk lore. Red Engine 4 powers jaw-dropping visuals, from rain-slicked alleyways to the glittering skyline, while the new Relic skill tree lets you unlock 9 electrifying abilities that reshape combat and traversal. Dogtown itself is a character, a desperate frontier of rusted shipping containers and neon graffiti teeming with new gigs, side quests, and hidden lore terminals. Gameplay strikes a masterful balance between tense stealth, high-octane firefights, and vehicular combat as you outfit cars with missile launchers and quick hacks that let you dash through the air or see through walls. The level cap jumps to 60, rewarding late-game builds with devastating cyberware and weapons that feel satisfyingly powerful. Fan-favorite characters like Idris Elba's Solomon Reed and Minji Chang's Songbird deliver standout performances that deepen the expansion's emotional impact. Multiple endings hinge on your alliances and choices, ensuring that no two playthroughs feel the same. By the time the credits roll, you'll agree that Phantom Liberty not only revitalizes Cyberpunk 2077, but crowns it as one of the most daring RPGs of the year. Assassin's Creed Shadows transports you to late Sengoku Japan, where dual protagonists Kunoichi Fujibayashi Naoe and Samurai Yasuke offer contrasting stealth and combat styles that make every mission feel fresh and strategic. Released on March 20th, 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and soon iPad, Shadows blends historical authenticity with a modern open-world design comparable in size to Assassin's Creed Origins. Naoi's agile parkour and hidden blade finesse let you silently navigate castle corridors, while Yasuke's raw strength and bow tactics create satisfying, if riskier, stealth opportunities, especially when you outsmart guards without eagle vision or silent throwables. The game's dynamic season system reshapes environments, long grass in spring, frozen lakes in winter, forcing you to adapt your approach and adding incredible replay value. World building shines in every village, temple, and battlefield, with side quests that immerse you in feudal politics and local folklore. The Observe mode lets you scrutinize targets from high vantage points, heightening tension before a strike. Naoi's relationship with Yasuke unfolds over rich dialogue and missions that highlight themes of loyalty, duty, and cultural exchange. A meticulously crafted soundtrack by The Flight and Teke fuses traditional Japanese instruments with modern psych rock, amplifying every stealth kill and sword clash. By the final crescendo, Shadows proves it can innovate and honor the Assassin's Creed legacy in equal measure. So tell me, which path will you master first?
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 drops you back into 15th century Bohemia, picking up Henry's story amid the Hussite Wars with a sequel that's twice the size of its predecessor and brimming with immersive detail. Released February 4th, 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, this action RPG combines historically grounded combat with crossbows, early firearms, and refined swordplay, with a branching narrative that reacts to your every choice. The game's open world spans two vast regions, war-torn villages and lush forests, each populated by adult NPCs only. Warhorse Studios wisely omitted children to avoid potential misuse and preserve immersion. Henry's skill set has expanded. Alongside oratory, charisma, and intimidation, new stats like coercion and dominate give you more ways to influence key characters and alter the story's course. Missions can be approached through stealth, diplomacy, or full-on confrontation, making replayability a core attraction. A 2.2 million word script, backed by facial capture performances and period-accurate motion capture, brings every cutscene to life with emotional resonance. Post-launch support promises free features like horse races and hardcore mode, plus paid expansions in the Shields of Seasons Passing Pass, ensuring your saga continues all year long. By the time you master the parry and riposte dance in Misty Forest, or negotiate a truce with a rival lord, you'll see why Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 stands tall as one of 2025's most authentic medieval adventures.
Fuck you! Enough! I give up!
You're not going anywhere until I say so.
And there you have it, 15 of the best, most unforgettable new single-player games you absolutely need to play. Whether you're into gripping stories, intense combat, or breathtaking worlds, this list had something for every kind of gamer. So which one are you diving into first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and found a few gems for your playlist, don't forget to drop a like, share it with your fellow gamers, and smash that subscribe button for more epic gaming lists coming your way. Until next time, keep exploring, keep playing, and I'll see you in the next one.